Before I proceed with this video today, I understand it might be a little bit too long for some of you. So if you were to just look in the description and scroll down, you will see I have provided chapters. So if you really care about like a specific skin from this week, you can skip ahead. I provided the option. And with that, good day, Ruskin enjoyers. I hope you're doing alright, because it's time for the Rustore Showcase. It's been about 3 hours since the Rustore rotated. I did put this tweet out. Again, look in the description. You can see the links to the likes of my Twitter right there, if you want to stay up to date with the likes of Ruskins. So, yep, it's been about 3 hours. Let's now go over to here and see which of these brand new skins are in fact abnormal. Right, 10 brand new skins. Feel free to comment below. Or are you happy with this Rustore? Do you like what you see? I think the overall consensus is a lot of people do prefer it compared to likes the previous week. Now let's get started. That's abnormal, that's abnormal, that's abnormal, that's abnormal, that's not abnormal, that's not abnormal, but that is abnormal, that's abnormal, that's abnormal, that's not abnormal. So out of 10 skins this week, we can confirm that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skins are abnormal. They will become marketable before the Rustore rotates next week, and of course we'll be chasing after them with our lovely abnormal barders. So of course you're more than welcome to come visit when we do that on stream. Right, so yeah, as I said, overall a much better mix of skins compared to the previous week. It was just basically a couple of deplorables and lots of weapons last week, wasn't it? Well, this week we've got 2 clothing and armor sets. That's fine, but they're new. And some of the choices today are a bit questionable, not in terms of bad, but I'm going to bring up some details for you today, which is going to probably be a little bit surprising for you. Right, so, of course, let's now hop over to the likes of SCMM.app. This is not in order of sales. It hasn't updated for about 3 hours, I'm afraid, but I'm fine to showcase these skins in the order that we see here. Now, a lot of people have jumped into my stream today. Unfortunately, you can't see the chat above the stream. I don't know what's going on, but you can't see people talking right now. But basically, a lot of people have been asking me, hey, Hedge, does tank armor look good as a brand new green camouflage? Well, just get a quick look at the likes of this, and is it even that green? That's the real question. It's got like a faint hint of green, but it's not really green, you get what I mean? Also, just to point out, Kurama Project's first ever skins to be accepted. Props to you, sir. Keep up the good work. Where's the tier 2 and hoodie and pants? Right, so, shall we go into the game now and observe and see, are these skins looking interesting? More specifically, does this brand new tank armor tier 3 go well with the likes of Flashback's hoodie and pants and the Reptile Hunter kilt? Observe, people. Do you think it looks green enough now? I think it's okay, but I will point out another alternative option that might interest you. So, the main thing with the likes of this brand new tier 3 armor is the fact that it's basically cheap. It's like, it's worth nothing. So if I could just quickly stand in some grass over here, and let us observe. As you can see, it's not too bad, I guess, but regardless, if you're running past this person from a distance, you're probably going to spot him. I am just standing in front of a bush there. Maybe it wouldn't be that, noticeable, so let's just pretend I'm a regular person and I'm running along. Would you spot him right there? You probably would. You got a lot of you out there have keen eyes and whatnot, but it does a decent job. The main interesting point with the likes of this set here is it's not even worth $10. The brand new tier 3 armor, that is worth combined $2.49. The Flashbacks hoodie and pants, that's probably about $3 at best. And the likes of the kilt, that's probably about $2. It really ain't that much. So, especially with the likes of it now being the autumn fall seasonal dip, these prices are getting cheaper. What if I were to actually stand, like, in the bush? So, yeah, just trying to provide all the options that I know a lot of people are going to be asking me. And, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, a lot of skins that stand inside of a bush kind of get blended in quite nicely. There's plenty of options. And, yeah, I mean, it's fine, again, if you're just running along. Would you notice that guy there? You'd notice his hands, wouldn't you? You would notice his hands. So if I just, like, pretend I'm a happy-go-lucky bandit, I've just got some loot, would you instantly notice that guy right there? So you knew he was already there. That's the thing. Maybe some people are like, oh, I've got the best eyes regardless. I can see everything. Fine, fair enough. What about in some shade under a tree? So if I pop back a little bit, yeah, that looks pretty good there. But again, shade tends to help out a lot of skins regardless. You don't even really need to have any green armor, just have something that's fairly dark. But, yep, from a distance, you probably wouldn't even notice that, would you? Again, I'm just plodding along, la 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 la. Actually, I should have some distance again. Hide behind the rock. Right, acting, go. I'm just plodding along, la 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 la. Yeah, I mean, you can spot him immediately because you know it's there, but it's not that noticeable. So, yeah, we can debate about that tons and tons and tons. At the end of the day, it's a much more cheaper, affordable option if I were to just kind of stand like here, actually like amongst some smaller trees and whatnot, there you go. Got this little option right here. As I pull back, there you go. It's the hands. It's my flesh. No! I've provided enough, I think. If you don't think that's enough, fair play. If you do, cool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm also just going to quickly showcase to you another option. So we have the likes of Franken chestplate and face mask. This was a special tier 3 set that was accepted back in Halloween of 2020. And as we now look at this, you'll probably realise that the green is probably just a little bit better. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So I know recently I did like a bit of a showcase between the likes of the recent Cargo Heli Tier 2 versus the likes of Reptile Hunter versus the likes of Forest Raiders, but this is a Tier 3 set, so I never brought this up. But yeah, that right there is on the Steam market, and it's worth about $8 for the pair, up to $8. A little bit more pricey, but do you reckon that is just a fair bit better compared to what we've just seen being added to the Rust store today? Again, feel free to comment below. Right, so, well, likes of that, hey, it is what it is. But now let's go back home and actually showcase this in the dazzling lights. That is the stage. Where am I? Where am I going? Right, now we're on stage, modelling the actual Tier 3 all by itself. Interesting design. It's definitely got quite a lot of damage on it, doesn't it? Yeah. Oof. What did you get hit by? Owie. And then we go up. It's a fair bit shiny. I just don't really know what it's made out of. Is it quite literally made out of tank armor parts? We'll see. Oh, look, dear. Right, quick, night, go. And, yeah. Seems fine to me. Can't complain. $2.50 for the pair. Will it actually retain value? Will people appreciate this as a budget camouflage option? Well, let me just quickly hop out of here. Quickly grab the likes of the flashbacks as well, just to see it all together. I know we keep yapping about cheaper options, but that's exactly what people want to look for. The full set of Forest Raiders is still very expensive. Even though right now it's starting to dip down in price a fair bit, it's still altogether almost $300. I know. So as much as you could hope for the likes of the autumn fall seasonal dip causing prices to drop down, it ain't dropping down by that much. And then, you know, post-Christmas is, like, fairly soon, and it's just going to bounce back up again. It's the inevitability. So, yeah, there you go. I know a lot of people are really hopeful for, like, some more flashbacks, but maybe this will do for now. Or, of course, Franken chestplate, which I just showed to you. Right, so, yeah. What are your thoughts? Chat? Do you like it? Mechanics likes it. He says, nice. Average Goose seems to appreciate it. Yep, so that's fine. Now let's hop out of here and discuss. What could happen next? Well, as I did showcase to you, Franken chestplate, Franken face mask, together around $8. Would you prefer to use the likes of that? You can comment about that. I can't help but assume this will probably sell reasonably. If I were to actually look at the workshop page right now, because unfortunately I can't see the up-to-date subscriptions, after 3 hours, it's done 1,800 subscribers here for the chestplate, and the face mask is currently sitting here at 1,665. Face mask is probably not selling as much due to the fact that this is only selling for 99 cents. Interesting. Also, only the face mask. Only the face mask is abnormal. So at the very least, listen, we do have that. Abnormals are a great advantage. We can do the abnormal barders, we can look at the support afterwards, then we can question if we actually want to jump in and make a purchase afterwards. Alright? Can't do that with regular skins, can we? So, smart thing to do is wait until next Wednesday, of course, and we're going to do the abnormal barders, and then we're going to see what the barders look like afterwards when we look at this. It's not that expensive, but is that enough? Debatable. But I have showcased to you a lot of very silly routines and showcasing it in the grassy areas. If you thought it was good enough for you, by all means, buy it, use it, enjoy it, support that skin creator. It's his first ever skins to be accepted. And on the horizon, hey, what else is he going to make? Of course we'll probably see the likes of Tier 2 and Hoodie and Pants. Just got to remain hopeful. What colour will it be, though? That's the main thing. Right, so a brand new, active, slightly green set now in the game. Very cool. Shall we move on now and discuss the likes of the Speedrage AK47? Now I'm going to give you a very straightforward answer. That's not abnormal. Oof, it's another AK. Oof. But at the very least, Yopka, congratulations and get another skin accepted. Over the past year, you've been pretty successful, so good job there, buddy. But yeah, Huh. It is reminding me of one of those AKs that was a Twitch drop, but I can't fully remember which one it is. It does look quite nice, and we're going to show it off to you in a minute, don't you worry. But yeah, just take one quick look at all the AK47 skins that exist, and oh dear, even the more expensive ones, yeah. The recent $3 AKs. Oh, Steampunk, you're $3. Oh, you've already gone down to almost a third of your price. Oh dear. Third of luck, $3, $1.20. Oh, it's a problem. When we get interesting Twitch drops like that for free, Toro 1005's AR, I'm pronouncing his name incorrectly, I'm so sorry. Falcon AR as well, they looked awesome and they were free. Why do you want to buy another AK? It's awkward, but it is what it is. There will be more AK-47s in Rust stores. There will be more Twitch drop AK-47s. And people aren't, you know, they don't want to commit to their brand new AKs. Right, anyway, let's go to here and let's go bring it in. Huzzah, I have the AK and the other weapons. Bringing in the AK. First things first, can we just quickly point out that this has an interesting aim sight? Can we do a little bit of an inspection? Nice, interesting looking design. Lovely bit of work. Now, of course, nighttime. How does it look at nighttime? Now, I'm not close enough to the lights to be able to see the aim sights, don't worry. If you can see vaguely anything that could help you out, my IPS monitor is not the best for this. Yeah, it's not got any light to help it out. Now, as I move backwards, you'll see that we will then start to see the likes of the blue appear. And when is it going to happen? Am I stuck behind a rock? I probably am. Go backwards. Come on. There we go. Right. Sorry about that. Right, so yeah, interesting. And I shall strike a pose and look pretty. There you go. So it's a nice, cool looking design. But unfortunately, I just can't help but assume it's going to go back low. It's, you know, it's going to go down to $1. I'm so sorry. So yeah, if you want to be wise with your money, you could just probably get it cheaper next week. But if you want to support these skin creators, if you want to see the likes of more skins such as this, show some support, buy it, use it, enjoy it, and yeah, keep those skin creators nice and motivated to keep wanting to put out nice creator designs in the future. Cool. So good job there, Mr. Yopka. And let's just quickly confirm, did you work with anybody else? I can confirm you also work with Lancy, so yeah. Props to you. Let's go see the likes of, I don't know, Assar, Thompson, MP5, so much more. Revolver. Right, anyway, cool. So that we've showcased that now, let's now observe the ever so beautiful looking Neon Bismuth sheet metal double door. Right. So I did showcase this off on Monday. And I have got a little short video showcasing it as well. But it is the sequel to the likes of the Garage Door that was in last week's Rust Door. Which, by the way, that Garage Door did over 22,000 subscribers by the end. Now, at night time, it looks like this. Now, if I could just quickly get my Rust Plus working. Sorry about this. Come on! Load! Ah, I'm literally shaking it. Right, here we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Again, at night time, it only showcases the blues and the reds, and doesn't it look nice and pretty? Isn't this like the 14th sheet metal double door to be accepted this year? That is a little bit questionable. Will there be more? I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. But all the sheet metal double doors right about now are actually holding their value. They're doing okay. It's not really that much of a problem. So let's just quickly snap back to daytime. Quickly do this. Let's get a little bit of shade. Let's just move the sun around. Because, oh, there you go. Now you saw all the colours of the rainbow appear. Looking nice and shiny. Look at that, chat. Do you like? Right. Mr. Ycat, congratulations. Instant collection continuation in the very next Rust Door, and that, of course, led to the likes of the Garage Door instantly getting bought out, and, of course, it's sitting on the Rust Door right now, on the Steam market, at $6, which I can showcase to you right now. So there it is. Just go grab a link, because it's probably updated. Yep, every hour it updates, and, oh, wow, there's even less. Now, just because it's listed at $30 doesn't mean it's worth $30. It's more of a case of if people are buying it at those prices, then it's worth that price. But that's how manipulators trick websites and whatnot. So be careful. Anyway, so yeah, the barders, they're climbing up. People really want it. And if you bought one of those last week, I mean, maybe just sell now, grab the profit. Because with each day, more and more people are going to be able to list theirs in the Steam market, and by then the price will gradually go down. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But maybe, just maybe, we get ourselves a bit of an ultramarine situation, and the likes of Neon Bismuth just keeps getting acceptances over and over and over again. So after about 3.5 hours, it's got just over 2,000 subscribers. I do believe that's one of the best-selling skins so far, but then again, it's only been 3 hours. So, but yeah, I look forward to seeing more. What could we see next? I want to see a neon bismuth chair. I want to see more chairs. Come on now. Look, I talked about this ever since the frog chair. Skin creators would always sit there and say, oh, they never accept chair skins because you don't make them. Neon bismuth table, RGB table. Oh, we need a computer again as well, don't we? So anyway, cool. There's plenty more things that could potentially come out. Furnaces, rugs, locker, wooden door, wooden double door. Actually, Firecat, we haven't had a wooden double door this year, and you're in a very good spot right now. Take that opportunity. We will buy it, I assure you. A wooden double door would be pretty sweet. Cool. So, yeah, there's still plenty more things on the horizon. It looks good. Now we have to question, at $2.99, is it going to retain value? Well, as I said, if we do get another instant continuation, things could work out very nicely for the likes of this. That right there, bought out, cleaned out, and it's got barders pushing up and above $4. I do believe someone's going to bought this for $6 because that was the cheapest listing earlier when I looked. So someone's just going to bought that. Interesting. But you know what? The funny thing is, no one knows that this is actually part of the collection. The single sheet metal door that was accepted in early 2023, completely forgotten and alone for a very long time. And even now, right now, we're getting all these collection continuations. People still don't realise that's actually part of the collection. The original Bismuth sheet metal door. What a shame. Poor guy. Right. So, all right. Things are looking optimistic, and then we talk about the likes of the sheet metal double doors. We are currently sitting here. It is the middle of September. Actually, we've basically just passed it. We're about to approach the likes of October. During the likes of October, that's expected to be the absolute worst time for skins. I've got to be honest with you, whilst I have been dumped on pretty badly, it hasn't looked that bad. Lots of skin prices have gone down. It's gone as expected, but it doesn't feel like it's been as bad as last year. And that's kind of optimistic. So at the very least, please be aware that whilst things are bad, sheet metal double doors really ain't doing that badly. Even though we've had so many acceptances this year, look at it. Oh, woe is me. The tempered sheet metal double door is down by 15%. Oh no. Is that it? Is that it? That's fine. Oh no, the neon dome double door is down by a penny or two. No. Like, this is actually really good. I'm so surprised. I really am. So, go take a look at garage doors right now. Pretty much all the garage doors that are accepted this year are down, like, badly. But these, they've held. They're strong. They're good. If they're like this right now, imagine what they're going to look like by the summer of 2025. Or at the very least, post-Christmas, January 2025. So that's looking good. I'm not upset with what I see here. So if I was to sit here and say, should I potentially buy a neon bismuth sheet metal door? I wouldn't say no. I mean, I wouldn't feel bad if it goes down by 15%, because if that's it at its worst, that's fine. Just assume what it's going to look like in the long term. But we do have to question this. How many more sheet metal double doors are going to be added to the game? There used to be quite a rare sight initially. Well, actually, initially there was a lot of them. Then it kind of calmed down, and we'd only see like maybe 5 a year. But this year, we're currently up to 14. I can't help but assume there's going to be more. Twitch drops, another collection getting a sheet metal double door accepted. Hey, it's proven to work, and they're not dramatically crashing. But there's got to be a tipping point where there's just too many of them in total, and then they all become a problem. That happened to single armoured doors. During the likes of 2022, we got an abundance of them, and then ever since then, armoured doors just aren't very good investments anymore. So be careful. But if you like it, by all means, buy it, use it, enjoy it. Support that skin creator, because that looks mighty interesting and very, very flashy. Yes, indeed. Wildcat, I saw it on Monday. I liked it a lot. I put it in my special short video, and lo and behold, it's accepted again. So, cool. Cool. Another neon bismuth skin has blessed us, and now it is time to showcase a saw. Right then, people, I've got the wooden saw right here in front of me, and this is certainly wooden. Yep. Aim down the sight, useful red aim sight, should be good for all environments, plus the goofy little face right there. And if I were to just quickly turn off the lights, let's get out of the lights over there, and aim down. And as you can see, stands out quite alright, but, just use a hollow with it, which look quite, it would look quite odd, hollow on a wooden gun, but hey, it'll be funny. And speaking of that, are you now anticipating the likes of a wooden AK47, a wooden LR300, or a wooden Thompson MP5, wooden M249? It would be a bit odd, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people might like that, so I'm going to be a little bit cautious and interested. Now, I just want to point this out real quickly. A little Easter egg. Thanks to Kino for pointing this out to me. Helk, please. Oh, Mr. Spinoza. Why are you begging? Alright, it's just a joke, don't worry. It's just a little Easter egg. Now, let's quickly hop over to here and observe in the lights. Alright then. So, looking mighty fine, but of course, snap. Alright then. I love the detail. It looks ever so nice. You've done a splendid job of this, and I expect more interesting wooden skins from here now. Mr. Spinoza, it's been quite a while, but you got another skin accepted, and I'm very happy to see it. I am looking forward to the potential things that we will see after, but you got to tell us what's next. He's not in the chat right now, and the chat's not even shown above the, on the video here, but I have to point this out. SAR skins, not exactly holding up very well, are they? No. If you were to look at the past 2 years of SAR skins, what will you see? Well, if I could just quickly hop back and take a look, I will show to you that unfortunately, SAR skins, they're not doing good. The only SAR skin that's currently in the positive is the Thundergold, the Thundergold SAR. I've just noticed Bird of Luck is currently in the positive. That only literally just came out. Can't judge it yet. Leave it for about 2 weeks, then look at it. But yeah, the only SAR that is in the positive out of the past 2 years is literally just that right there. Every other SAR, 19 here, 24 there. So we've got over 40 SARs that came out the past 2 years, and only one of them's in the positive. Does that look appealing? Now, yes, it is September. We are going for the autumn fall seasonal dip. Understood. Fair enough. Maybe things could work out quite nicely. Maybe this doesn't sell that much. If I were to look at it right now, just to see how many sales it's got, 1,400. After about 3 or so hours, 1,400. Not too bad, but can't judge it yet. Leave it for at least a day or 2 days. Look at it again, and then we can make comparisons and figure out where it potentially might end up at. But Spinoza, very happy to see this was accepted. It was very goofy, and, a lot of people did like it. So, alright, okay. It's not abnormal, though. That's a bit of a problem. If you like what you see, by all means, buy it, use it, enjoy it, support the skin creators. Spinoza, you haven't had that many acceptances for a while, have you? So you had the likes of the My First Wooden Base, then you got this, and you had that last year, and then that last year, and that's it. You only have 4. Wow. Okay, well, hey. He tried, and he's still got another skin accepted, so good job there, buddy. Right, so, yeah, there's not much else I can say. It looks questionable. We can wait until Wednesday. We can see how many sales have happened. If it doesn't sell that much, maybe people will appreciate wooden weapon skins in the future. I don't know. The tree people will rise. Why are they using wooden weapons? Wouldn't that be a bad thing? They're using their own bodies. Right, anyway, moving on. Harbour Seal Rock. Now, I just want to point this out real quickly. This was the top performing skin in terms of interest. So if I could just quickly go over to here. Here's all the accepted skins. And as you can see, Harbour Seal had a very high score. As I hop over to here, out of all the skins that appeared over the past week, you can see Harbour Seal was on top with a lot of upvotes compared to downvotes, almost free. So that did really, really well. So it was wanted and it was accepted. So as much as you might complain about more pet rocks, because of course last year, how many did we have in total? Quite a lot. And looks like we've got another one now. But here's the thing. I'm doing a direct comparison to a specific one right there, alright? I'm going to talk about that in a bit, but last year we had the likes of the capybara, the hamster, the crab, the pug rock. Oh, we also had frog as well, didn't we? And so far this year, I mean, it's just the seal. Okay, cool. Right, so let's go observe the seal. Let's go take this away. Come on in. I've got a cute little seal and he's in my hand. Look at his cute little eyes, his beady little eyes. Yeah, stick your thumb in it. Right, so we've got a cute little seal. Does he glow in the dark? Let's go find out. Where are you? I need you most. Right, he doesn't glow in the dark. Does that matter? Not really, but people don't. There's a lot of people that don't happen to like glow in the dark rocks. Fair enough, not going to hate. But we have to question, is this going to do all right? Now, by all means, he needs a home. So just buy it if you like it, alright? Not every single thing has to be an investment. He needs a home, and he needs a lot of food, and I was about to say he needs walks every day, but I guess a swim. Just give him a leash and walk him in the canal. Anyway, that's cute, that's nice. But here's the thing where I do a little bit of a comparison. So first of all, it's been about 3 hours, and it's done 2,500 subscribers, and that's a perfect image right there. Basically, I want to do a comparison to like the Pug Rock last year. Last year, we had a lot of animal skins. I did show that off to you. But Pug Rock didn't sell that much compared to the others. 32,000 subscribers, almost 35,000 subscribers. This did about 15,000 subscribers. That there did 23,600 subscribers. But the Pug Rock, that did 16,500. It wasn't the lowest selling one, but it was still a very goofy looking one that didn't really sell that much. And that was accepted when it was accepted in the middle of September last year, literally a year ago. So it only did 16,500 subscribers. It's a big fat wrinkly monster. Look at it. What else do I need to say? But people wanted it, but not that many of them really got bought. So here's the thing. if we see something very similar happen, where we see the likes of this Seal Rock only doing about 15,000 subscribers, maybe we end up with a situation where we get the Pug Rock here, right? So this sold okay, but not ridiculous. And if you look at sales history, last year it rose all the way up to $4 at one point very quickly. Then it kind of went back, calmed down a bit, and over the course of this summer, it rose back up to $4. From $2.49 to $4, very comfortable. And it's never really gone down in price that hard either. There's not that many of them being listed. It's in a very comfortable spot. So do you reckon same thing could happen to the Harbour Seal Rock? I'm kind of leaning towards yeah. But again, it's abnormal, don't want to rush into it, and as I said, we want to see how many sales have happened. Is that one of the best-selling skins so far this week? It is, it is, it is. So we'll see where it ends up at. If it ends up doing about 20,000 subscribers, alright, maybe it's not going to perform as good as the Pug Rock, but that's trying my best to make a comparison, right? And if you look at all the rock skins we've received so far this year, we've had Twitch drops, we've had the likes of other interesting-looking rocks, but you might notice they're not exactly performing very well. So, yeah. So, yeah, if you like it, comment below, all right? Do you want to see more of this? Do you want to see the likes of a Harbour Seal collection? Firefly, Anetta. I wanted to see a ferocious animal. You're supposed to be doing the aggressive animal set, and now we're doing cute animal set. Are you going to go 50-50 now? Where's my seal with the sharp teeth? Anyway, I don't know if we're going to be seeing another seal-related skin, considering this is their active collection. Which, again, I was expecting to see something like, I don't know, a Wolverine? Yeah, Wolverine AK or a bear or something, you know. So, we'll see what happens with that, okay? Cool, 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 cool. Let's now move on. White holographic hoodie and pants. So, this is this week's random extra late pick. This is the questionable thing that I kind of alluded to earlier. See, this is made by Viduka. Viduka has not had a skin accepted in a Rust store for 7 years. As you can see, he got quite a few skins accepted way early on, some notable ones you might notice. He produced a Twitch drop a year ago, and now he randomly gets this accepted. You might sit there and say, oh, well done. Yeah, and you know what, fair enough. Viduka, good job. Not going to complain. But here's the thing. He kind of retired from making Rust skins, and what you see there was the last skins he made 6 months ago. What's going on? I don't know. This is the weird thing that happened. I guess Face Punch felt like rewarding him today. Nothing. Theoretical. Nothing's. I don't work for them. I don't know. But anyway, they must have like randomly saved his hoodie and pants or something. Because if they were to look at his workshop right now, as you can see, the very last skins that he submitted, and as you can see, 23rd of February. All right, they could have picked out the winter camo hoodie and pants. They could have. No, they could have, but they didn't because they don't want you to have any more camouflage. No. Yeah. That could have happened. It was right there in front of them, but they've obviously purposely not picked it. And they've picked the likes of the holographic one instead. So you're going to probably sit there and say, is it still good camouflage? No, it's not. I've looked at it. We're going to look at it now. Go away, you. All right, anyway, so back over to here. We have the likes of the clothing. I just want to kind of stand here in the daylight, and it is shiny. It is shiny. It is certified shiny. Yep. Now again, it's fine for what it is, not complaining, but why didn't they pick the one skin that we know would have sold a lot and people would have craved and absolutely adored? This is still a perfectly fine skin. Viduka, you've done perfectly fine work. But why this one? And again, why Viduka also suddenly when he stopped? Do you understand why I'm questioning this a lot? I don't know. So at the very least, props to you, Viduka. It's nice to see you getting a skin accepted after 7 years. Good job, sir. But it is odd. It really is, isn't it? So at the very least now we can probably expect the likes of a holographic set. I'm pretty sure Viduka's going to feel nice and motivated now to make tier 2. Tier 3, we shall see. But I am reminded of another collection. Do you remember the likes of Winter Hoodie and Pants? It was kind of very similar. It's like a greyish white shiny set, and we'll take a look right now. So let's go over to here, Winter Collection, because initially it didn't do very well, and then it did. So Winter Hoodie and Pants are currently selling for about $4, $5. Yeah. But initially, if I can remember, one of them did really badly, and then they improved, and it's, well, if I could just go over to here. Yeah, look at that. So Came out, sold for like $2 if I can recall. Or no, it sold for a higher price. It says right here, $2.49, $2.49. Okay, cool. And it goes down, and down, and down, and down, and it suffers really badly at one point, barely selling over $1.10. And then, like, since April 2023, it's just going up and up and up and up and up and up. Is this being used by someone? Is a YouTuber, like, showcasing this constantly where people like it a lot? I don't really know, but it's happening. And then over to here, we got the likes of the pants. I think it's the pants that was the bad one. I think we're about to see that. So this has only got 50 listings. Yep, very nice, very cool. Lots of support. If I go over to here, yeah, that did go down pretty badly. Yeah, so it goes down pretty bad. Oh, yeah, there you go. At its worst. Early last year in April 2023, 70 cents each. And now it just keeps rising all the way up to this price of $4+. If you have an answer for this, feel free to comment below. I'd love to be informed about that. But yeah, it's shiny. And yet it still worked out quite nicely. So back over to here. Bit shiny. Maybe we should probably go to the snowy area. If only I could find some... Oh, there you go. Watch out for polar bears. Okay, so I'm in the snow. Cool. Let's just, you know, pull back. Let's just go back over here. Not really. Not really. It's got all the black lines all around it and whatnot. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what becomes of it. Right, I got peer pressured into showing this off with whiteout, and I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, the whiteout I think will do a very good job of blending in with the likes of the white snow and whatnot, but I just don't think this is going to be going well with the likes of this. I'm very sorry to say. Let's pan back. Yeah, it's still too dark. Yeah, nah, I don't think so. We tried, we gave it a good look, but yeah. I'm sorry. Right, let's go back home. Alright, yep, so here we are, and yeah, it's shiny. This, I gotta give credit, I don't think this was intended to be the likes of some snow camo. No, I think it was just trying to be something different. A tracksuit, yes, I can clearly see that. But the only thing this is going to probably go well with is if we do see the likes of Tier 2 or Tier 3 being produced. Vituka, it's in your hands now. Will you make your wonderful return and make more of this? And yeah, we shall see. So, what else can I say? Nighttime? It's still kind of shiny. Why are you still shiny? Are you glowing in the dark? There's no light. What? Well, there's some light there. If I go really in the dark and then look again, just to confirm it, no, don't glow. It definitely don't glow. All right, just pointing that out, okay? Even with the slightest bit of light in the distance, it still shined. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, well, you know, that's just us being nitpicky, hyper-fixative. So, it is what it is. Cool. Now we're looking at the likes of the Danger Barricade, and if I were to just quickly look at this in the workshop, real quickly, I can confirm it's got over 2,000 subscribers. What is this? Calmo. Right, anyway, concrete barricades. We've been getting quite a lot of these as of recent, sort of. I mean, for a good 6 years we got 0, and now we've got 5 in 2 years, which, you know, it's a bit of an improvement, but look at all these prices. Down 64, down 54, down 60, down 30. Yeah, that's a bit questionable. Oh dear. But at the very least, you know, this design, when I looked at it, I thought, well, actually, I think a lot of people would appreciate that, sticking that all outside your bases and whatnot. I think a lot of people would actually want to use those. You know, I've always questioned this. What do you even use barricades for? Concrete barricades. What do you even use them for? Because the only purpose is decoration, I guess, roleplay. I mean, that right there, that's fine. I think I've been hearing a lot of people sit here today and say, they actually like that, and they wanted it, and they probably bought it. So, Mr. Calma Legend, who's currently in my chat right now, congratulations, but now I'm going to go ruin it. No, don't ruin it. Oh, I'm going to ruin it. I'm going to ruin it. Because as you go over to here, in-game, and look to the sides... So, yeah, this is the crux of doing transparency. Yeah, certain things you just simply cannot, like, hide. It's unfortunate, but hey, Facepunch should have done something like this themselves ages ago. Wooden barricades, like... this size. Now observe the reflective light on the wood. Very nice piece of work. And if we could just quickly There you go. It doesn't seem to glow in the dark if I do that as well. There you go. So I know we had a couple glow in the dark barricades somewhat recently. Those don't glow. I don't think you care too much about that, to be honest. So back over to here. Right, so it's fine for what it is. I cannot complain. Is the, the base idea of this going to help out and retain value? I get the feeling it's going to sell quite nicely because, what is it, on average, concrete barricades do about 10,000 subscribers? Let's go quickly confirm that. So back over to here, we can see that all the recent barricades, just to clarify, recent barricades, they have done 11,000, almost 11,000, 10,600, and this one did 8,000. So between these three, it was around 11,000, but that one obviously dropped off. But this one here, how much are you going to sell? Because right now, as we just said, you're currently sitting here with just over 2,000, literally 2,200 subscribers. We shall see. All right? It's abnormal. We can use that to our advantage. I'm going to sit here and say, by default, I don't think it's going to retain value. By default. Seeing how all the other concrete barricades have behaved, you'd understand. But that design, that role player aspect, will people appreciate that? We're going to have to question it, aren't we? So, I'm liking it, still questioning it, sorry to say. So, smart thing to do is wait until Wednesday. But if you want it, if you like it, if you want to use it for decoration, just buy it. I'm talking about investments here. If you're going to buy 100, you're going to wait till next week. If you want it right now, you're going to put it outside your base. If you think it looks cool, buy it, use it, enjoy it, support that skin creator, and let's see what else he produces. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't want to sound mean, Calmo. What else can you even really do now? You're going to make a rug? A danger rug? I guess that's probably the best thing you can do as a follow-up, a danger rug. Danger, danger. High voltage. I did it, yes. Right, anyway, so that's cool. That's fine. We've got to wait and see what happens next. Is the new white hoodie and pants budget version of white out? No, it is not. We just showcased that. No, it is not. No, 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 no. Where were you 5 minutes ago? Right, anyway. We have shown that off. That's fine. And now for last, we have ourselves a very nice looking continuation for that garage door we had. No, it was a sheepman door. For that sheepman door we had accepted not too long ago, we have an absolutely awesome looking large box. So I tab out, and I'm of course talking about the likes of the Frozen Crypt storage. So somewhat recently, we had the Frozen Crypt sheepman door being accepted. But I instantly looked at it at its $3 price, and I was like, guys, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's going to go down by half in price. And lo and behold, it did exactly that. And it's still technically sitting at that price. It's only got 29 listings, and it's just had a collection continuation today. And it's not really moving. That's kind of surprising me. It looks like it's not going any lower, so at the very least that's nice. But yeah, to my surprise, it didn't spike today. With the likes of the sheepman double door, we saw the garage door spiking. Neon Bismuth appreciate that, but Frozen Crypt sheepman door. Sheepman doors, people. That's what they're like now. They, yeah. Right. So, large box. You are looking ever so nice. We saw a quick look at the likes of that just a minute ago. And now, we're going to have to sit here and question, how's this going to do? Because we've had quite a lot of large boxes this year. But Horror Meow, Mugiwara, with what you produced and what you're trying to produce, because of course I did mention there's the likes of a garage door. I got that mixed up. I would still like to see that. We're now entering the likes of wintertime, and what a perfect skin set for the likes of that. I want an ice. Give me a chair and a table. I'd love to see it. I know we have the DLC. But an Ice King is going to have some chairs for his court. Yes, he is. So, Mr. Horimiya Mugiwara, a table and some chairs would be pretty sweet right about now. Frozen Crypt chairs and tables. Please do it. I want more. Anyway. That would be a nice, interesting role-player idea. Now, over to the workshop. How much has this sold so far? 1,600. It's not selling that much. Okay. So, we're about to look at it properly in a second. But just remember, large wood boxes this year. We've had quite a lot, and we've had Twitch drops as well. How are they currently looking? We're currently through the likes of September, autumn, fall, seasonal dip, and pretty much every single one of them is in the negative. Oh dear, oh dear. But we have had quite a lot. 16 in total. Last year, in total, for 2023, we had 19. Yeah. We're getting quite a lot of large boxes now. And just to point out, there's a lot of them that exist. There's a lot to compare to. So it's not too surprising to see that that's going to potentially be a bit troublesome. However, guys, quick snap. This is a very nice looking skin. As I lean over to look up, you can see how it's got that nice reflective ice design A lovely looking skin. And of course, if we were to just quickly observe the top as well, get a good look at that. That is a cool, interesting looking large wood box. Yes, indeed. And if I were to just quickly... There you go. It is really bright. So if you're looking for a really bright large box, look no further, because this large box right here is probably the skin for you, especially as we go through the cold winter months. So yeah, I think that might probably work out quite alright. I think we potentially will be seeing some more submissions for this collection. I mean, of course, you just got another acceptance today, so why not? But yeah, can't say any more words. I've forgotten the rest of them. Hey, it is what it is. So I think that looks nice. I think that'll be appreciated. But we've got a question. How much will it sell by the end of the week? And of course, should we just stick with buy orders? I'm probably still thinking that. I do like the bump map though on the top there, if you can see it quite nicely standing out. Right, so yeah, unfortunately, SCMM has not properly updated to showcase all the sales, the subscriber counts and whatnot. But you are $2.49, and we've had a lot of $2.49 large boxes as of recent, and they haven't performed very well. But will that drop down in price that much? I don't think so. Maybe it drops down to at its potential lowest point around November. We shall see. But maybe by then, we'll see another collection continuation. And maybe people actually acknowledge that one. Because, of course, for the sheep in the door, people didn't even bother. Double doors, I guess. No, chair, table. Anyway. So, that's fine. I think it looks cool. And if you like it, by all means, buy it, use it, enjoy it. Support the skin creator. But as an investment, got to be cautious. Wait till Wednesday. Abnormal bilders first. Cool. And that is the week. So that was quite a lovely little showcase. Sorry if I stammered a bit and whatnot. That's just me. But I hope I showed off the skins reasonably. Tank armor looks interesting, potentially as a green camouflage, but it does kind of need the other green pieces to really help it out. That really don't look like it's white camouflage at all. Not very good for the snow, I'm afraid. Sorry to say, but again, I don't think it was intended for that. And yeah, where's the complete the sets? Yeah, I don't think it's happening now. So just to reiterate this, I did bring this up in a video that I posted just a few days back. But yeah, this one right here. Basically, I'm under the impression now that it's just going to probably be a random week, much like the May 23 Rustor, which if you can't fully remember, if I just go back a little bit, May 23 was just like a spontaneous Rustor, where we had a whole bunch of interesting, notable collection continuations, but most of the skins that you see here had been in a workshop for about a year or two. And we saw the interesting skins, such as the Neon Storage Collection getting a continuation, Training Collection, Toxic Deplorables got another one, Fish Collection finally got his kilt, you know? Those are some very interesting skins. But that was not an official complete the sets. It was just a random Rustor. It was a pseudo complete the sets. Are we potentially going to see something like this next week? Is Face Punch potentially wanting to save it for October, which would be odd, because if you look at all the previous years, so if I go back to like 2020, if I believe, yep, September time, there you go, complete the sets. The first complete the sets happened in 2020, and from then on, 2021, 2022, 2020, no, not 2023, they have all appeared in September. Last year it happened in August, but this year it hasn't even happened in September. Awkward. Could it happen next month? Could it just not happen? We don't know. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. I even made the follow-up video and everything, and I was like, come on people, let's all get nice and happy about this, hooray. Oh no, depression. Well, no idea, no clue, and it's not like we could prepare for it, so at the very least, you know, you can't really prepare for it, blah blah blah, whatever. But it kind of okay, I was always under the assumption that with the likes of Halloween happening in October, when we have complete the sets, the skin creators take a break. They don't have to make a skin for that week because they're picking out older skins, aren't they, for 2 weeks straight. And yes, Halloween's just around the corner. So if you aren't fully aware, every October for 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks of the month, we will have Halloween Rustors. So last year it was October 19th and October 26th. Remember all of these? Cool. So many of them down in price. Don't invest into Halloween skins. I would not do that. This year, for October, we have October 24 and October 31st. Yes, quite literally in Halloween, we're going to have a Rustor. A Halloween Rustor. Oh, yes, indeed. So, cool. But before that, what rust stores do we have? We have October Force Wipe, which is going to be a very, very interesting Force Wipe, more specifically for the update, and I'm going to talk about that when I talk about commits. But yeah, we're probably going to have quite a lot of people there, potentially. We shall see. So maybe they don't want to do like a special event for that one. All right, what about the next week? Well, for the next week, that's going to be Charitable Rust. Yep, just to remind all of you, the next batch of October Twitch drops are going to be Charitable Rust. All the potential skins that are going to be Twitch drops are right there in front of you. The link to this collection is in my description right now. You can go look at all of them yourselves and start questioning, maybe I'd want a baseball cap. Maybe I'd want some green hoodie and pants. Maybe I'd want a cool looking sleeping bag. What about this cool direct release supplies box? What about a vending machine? A fridge? You know, plenty of interesting skins have been produced. Which ones will potentially be accepted? We don't know. We'll find out probably in about 2 weeks' time. So that's all kicking off along with the Charitable Rust event. Don't forget about that. October 12th. Yep. But for the week, we'll have Charitable Rust skins. They'll sell for a slightly higher price, but all proceeds will go to the specific charity that will be direct relief this year. You can see it right there. Oops. Out of everything I wanted to click, it didn't do it. But yeah, your October Twitch drops are right there. They just haven't been picked yet for now. Right. So, yeah, complete the sets. I'm leaning towards I don't think it's happening now. Or at least officially. Next week will be interesting. We'll see how it turns out. Maybe we'll see like a rust store of 20 skins and it's all crazy and hooray, we're all happy now. Maybe then you'll get the skins you truly want. But the fact that you keep asking for it probably makes them not want to pick them. Alright, anyway. Life is cruel. Fate is cruel. Everything's cruel. We are depressed. Right. What else can we talk about? So, yeah, we're getting very close to October. Now I have to talk about the likes of commits. So, lots of very, very, very interesting things have been saved for October. First of all, World Update. So as I hop over to here, oops, I'll just focus this then. With the likes of the World Update, they have quite literally been advertising it and going wild about it. Like, procedural, very interesting looking landscapes are literally just around the corner. The very look of Rust is going to be completely different. Small lakes, ravines, interesting cliffs, oases and whatnot. I hope I pronounced that correctly. It's all coming. And I wonder if there's going to be a lot of people jumping in for the likes of the Force Wipe next week. We shall see. I wonder what skins we're going to see for the likes of that next week. We shall see. But it's not just that. So as I hop out of here real quickly, we also happen to have the likes of the Frontier HighCaliber Revolver, the brand new Tier 2 weapon that's being introduced to the game. I've got video footage of it. So as I quickly hop back over to here, we have the likes of the actual animator here, uploading his animation reel. Yeah, just jam it all in there. So apparently, it's like alternative to the Python. It's got a lot of kickback when you shoot. Yep. And then when you get rid of all those bullets, it's just like chuck them all out. So an interesting looking design. But this is like an actual weapon. Okay, cool. But here's a bit of a dilemma. I just want to bring this up to you as I put this in the background. Cyphex has one where he's like shooting all people and whatnot. And he's doing it quickly. So basically, whilst we've been seeing mentions of the likes of HighCaliber Revolver for a very long time, there's also been mentions of a Blunderbuster. What is a Blunderbuster? I'm under the impression the Blunderbuster is a blunderbuss. Have you played Red Dead Redemption, the first game? You probably remember now. It's like it's an odd looking weapon. Let's put it that way. So if I could just quickly hop over to here, Blunderbuster is still being mentioned right now, today. So this is a weapon that should be available to everyone. But if you're fully well aware, we're getting like a frontiersman hazmat suit, aren't we, for next month? That's definitely coming. They've mentioned it in the October trailer that they're currently working on. I'm under the impression Blunderbuster is actually a skin for the HighCaliber Revolver. This is all a theory, a guess. But let's just take a look and see what a Blunderbuster is. A blunderbuss, sorry. They can call it a funny name. But this right here is like a weird flintlock style sort of hand pistol cannon. Yep. So it's pretty powerful. Could that potentially be a special DLC skin that, you know, with the likes of the Frontiersman, be for the likes of the HighCaliber Revolver? This is all just a guess. All right, this is all just a guess. So, we'll see what becomes with the likes of that. Or maybe it's its own completely different weapon. I'd like to see it. But only this has appeared in staging recently. So, yep, cool. Something to think about. Right, what else is there to keep an eye out for? Well, oh, there's the cliff up. Okay, that's where the world update was. All right, cool. So we've already talked about that. I want to talk about this right here. Apparently getting siege weapons, catapults, and potentially, well, siege tower as well. So we're getting ready. We're getting really medieval. Are we going to get the likes of, oh, I forgot the word. What's the big wooden log? Sorry, chat, I have to ask again. What is the big wooden log that the medieval knights and whatnot used to charge into gigantic doors? What was it called? It was called battering ram. That's it. Imagine if we could have like a medieval battering ram as well. I think they might do it. You just need your whole group to, you know, hold this up and charge into a door. I'm not opposed to it, but then again, you had like ones and wheels, like, I don't know, maybe that costs like 10,000 wood, and you could just go like wheel it around everywhere. It'd probably be really slow, but then you could just like smash down tons of doors and whatnot, various bases around. So yeah, turn cars into Trojan horses, turn your car into a battering ram. Yeah, there you go. That's a mechanical way of doing it, I guess you could say. So yeah, all right, maybe that could be something. But yeah, we're getting the likes of catapults and various other things. We shall see what becomes of this, but this isn't happening anytime soon. I'm just promoting the idea of keeping on the commits. It's linked in the description, and you'll be informed of all the new potential things on the horizon. All right, so that's good, especially if you care about the likes of investments, because relatable skins might get bought out because, you know, oh wow, we've got this thing now, and oh look, that skin just happens to resemble that. I should buy that. A lot of people do that, by the way, so I'm just pointing out. Right, anyway, so what else we got? Oh, jungle ruins. Right, so jungle ruins still being mentioned. I'm still led to believe that the jungle is the new biome, which was alluded to at the very beginning of this year. So at the very beginning of this year, there was a bit of a roadmap. Facepunch sit there and said, right, we intend to have a brand new biome announced by the end of the year. Announced, released, probably just announced. We are having an interesting December. If you remember what happened last year, it's probably happening again. I probably shouldn't properly announce it, but I think they've already announced it. All right, actually they did. So with the recent Twitch rivals that we had, they basically said they're having another one in December, a bigger one. So there you go. I am under the impression that they're probably going to announce the jungle biome, during likes of that, or actually have it like introduced. Like they've done a very good job not mentioning the biome, but we've got the likes of jungle ruins here, and of course we've also got the likes of Blowpipe. So, okay, what are we talking about now, Hedge? Well, if you can see this, a jungle ziggurat scene. What's this about? What's he talking about? It's this. Now you know what we're getting. We're getting ourselves a special booby trap monument, I think. Temple run, indeed. Yes, right. So, if you know, like, Aztec Mayan temples, they're like pyramids, but from South America. That's what it is. I don't know what loot's going to be inside, but yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Maybe it'll be like some sort of special berries for a special tea. I don't know. I'm just guessing something more realistic, I guess. But anyway, that right there apparently is being worked on, and yeah, that's on the horizon. Now, where's that probably going to go? In the snow? Desert? Forest? Well, I mean, rainforest, but you get the idea. That very likely is going to be released with the jungle biome. And don't forget, we've seen mentions of the likes of snakes, panthers, tigers, crocodiles. Where do they all live? Oh, I don't know. Jungle. There you go. And of course, blowpipe. Where do people in the world use blowpipes? There you go. Now, funnily enough, they have mentioned quite recently that we're getting radioactive water, and it's really like brought up the idea of, oh wait, so I could get some, I could get a bucket of radioactive water and just chuck it on someone. Yeah, you can do that. They better have some red pills. Oh, they're going to probably be very important now. But anyway, I can see here that for the blowpipe, they're introducing the likes of healing dart. But they've also mentioned Rad Dart. Where is it, Rad Dart? I saw you. I definitely... There we go, Rad Dart. This game doesn't have poison in it, does it? However, as an alternative to poison, you could dip your darts in radioactive water, shoot someone from far away potentially, maybe like a tier 3. He's certainly got loads of reds. He better have some pills in him, otherwise, oh dear, he's probably going to die. So blowpipe's looking pretty interesting. For a primitive weapon, it's going to probably be very devilish. Maybe they're going to have something else that would probably like stun someone. Like, can we have some interesting frogs? Yeah, just rub it on them. All right, you're about to feel very funny right about now. So we'll see what becomes of that. So yeah, interesting stuff on the horizon. And then we have this for last. Ah yes, high wall skins. So as I mentioned a little bit earlier, Frontiersman seems to be some sort of special DLC pack. with the likes of the hazmat, we're getting potentially a special weapon with it, but apparently we're also getting a frontier gate and wall mesh. This is expected to be the first ever high wall and gate skins that we're ever going to get. But it's not just that. I had to go back to find this, but what was also mentioned a week ago, Adobe wall and gate first pass. Apparently, Adobe's also getting high wall skin and gate skin, which then alludes to the idea of, I'm under the impression, all the building skins are going to have high wall and gate skins added with them eventually at some point down the line. That's making it look a whole lot more appealing, yes indeed. So, Frontier probably will be the first one. It's probably going to be for wood, probably. But, yeah, looks like potentially down the line, every single building skin is going to get its own high wall skin accompanied with a gate skin. Can't go wrong with that. I'm happy. So, I'm pretty sure that's going to be with the DLC. So, if you already own it, cool, you've already got it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be very happy about that. So, yeah. That's looking pretty sweet, and that probably would encourage more people to buy the building skin, so yeah. I'm going to have a very ugly-looking Brutalist one. Brick! Oh, brick would be fun. No, you could have like a proper neighbourhood then. Ah, there you go. Right, so yeah, that's basically everything. Are you going to be properly up to date now? Can we actually see what's the order? Yeah, you do whatever you're going to do. I hope you enjoyed the showcase. I know it was a bit rambly, but you know, that's what Hedge is like. And if you want to watch something a little bit different with the likes of Hedge, I'd love to point out that I've uploaded this video here. We built a racetrack in FANCYORB's Global Warfare 2 event. Yep. If you want to see Hedge slowly lose his mind over the course of 5 hours, look no further. We've got this video right here in front of you. I know it's a big video, but you know, you could probably watch half an hour a day. You could not work and watch this instead. But yeah, basically, I took part in FANCYORB's charity event. I tried my best to take part in this roleplay server. Yeah, it was supposed to be roleplay. But, yeah, just watch me lose my mind. And then watch the very end when I have about 30 people screaming and shouting and I just can't cope with it. But I met a lot of very nice, interesting people. And you can observe all of that right there. And yes, there's tons of chapters, mate. Tons. So consider giving that a good watch. And if you want to stay up to date with the likes of all the newest Rust Workshop skin submissions, don't forget we have the Rust Workshop skin checks for September 17, 2024, right there in front of you. All of these, as you can see here, chaptered, all the collection continuations. And if you don't fully understand what abnormals are, this was last night's abnormal barders. We chased after all the skins, figured out prices and whatnot. You'll basically understand the full routine with that and whatnot. Cool. Right, so yeah, Halloween's next month, but we still got one more September Rust store. In 2 weeks' time, we're going to be enjoying ourselves with the brand new October update. That's going to be fun. That's going to be interesting. And yeah, I look forward to it. And I hope you do too. So yeah, thank you very much for watching me today. I greatly appreciate it. I think I've shown everything. I haven't done the last week's skins. I almost did it again. Right, last week's skins. Let's go. Right, let's see the final sales for last week's skins. And as I can show you right here, Neon Bismuth Garage Door, over 22,000 subscribers. If you've been watching the likes of my recent 48-hour analysis videos, we basically can figure out after 2 days what the sales are likely to be by, you know, the time the Rust Door's finished. And I was correct. 20 to 23,000 subscribers. That's basically perfect. Yep, and yeah, it got bought out because everyone decided to buy them out. Simple as. It's doing quite well at the moment, but is it actually selling for $30? I don't think so. So moving on, we have the likes of the Nuke Room Armoured Door. It's starting off quite alright, but give it some time. More listings will appear on the likes of the Steam market, and yeah, it'll gradually go down. I can't help but assume that. Sold reasonably, not insanely. And with its buy orders, no buy orders pushing above $2. And remember, that sold for $3. So, awkward. We have the likes of the Mech Overlord with 14,000 subscribers. That was basically what I was expecting with my estimates. And yeah, it's a sheep in a door. I'm a little bit concerned. The skin creator did not produce a collection continuation this past weekend. What about this upcoming weekend? We shall see. But again, $2.49 sheep with a door, and bar does basically end at $1.30. Oh dear. I'm a little bit concerned there. Just pointing it out. The Jade Beast tools, they sold reasonably well. Are they going to retain their value? I highly doubt it. We talked about this last night. Hatchets, pickaxe skins, they are not desired. They always usually go down to around $1. What is the highest bar right here? Oh, look, it's 85 cents. What do you reckon's going to happen next? What do you reckon... Oh, I should get rid of those. But yeah, what do you reckon's going to happen to the likes of the pickaxe and the hatchet if their bars are only at 85 cents? It's not looking good, is it? No, I worry for that. I really do. Right, and then we've got the likes of the Lone Wolf Ioka. That was one of the regular skins that became marketable today. The first Ioka skin to be accepted in a Rust store in over a year, and, well, at the moment, looks all right, but the barders, they're only going up to $1. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We'll see what becomes of this, but let's say nobody wants to list theirs below $3. Maybe it ends up doing quite right. Maybe it does okay. We shall see. If we don't see enough Ioka skin being accepted in a very long time, all the better for the likes of that. And over to here, we had the Dragon Rage double barrel shotgun. It only did 9,000 subscribers. Compare that to the other double barrel shotgun skins we have. And what do we see? Eventually, come on. Damn it. There we go. Right. 9,600 and 9,700. The lowest selling double barrel shotgun skin so far this year. But, you know, double barrel shotgun skins haven't exactly been doing super great this year. But this has a fully well established collection behind it. Loads of clothing and armour. A whole batch of other weapons. Sold for $2.49. Barders only going up to $1.50. We shall see what becomes of this. It looks nice. The golden emblazoned dragon all over that double barrel shotgun looks awesome, but doesn't seem to have the support at the moment. Recycled Hazmat Thompson, a very DIY style skin. Not exactly pretty, but very grounded and much more realistic. Something you'd expect from the likes of Rust, you know. If these people are stuck on the island and they're all fighting each other, they're not going to have like access to the absolute pristine, best-looking weapons, are they? They're going to have to like tape it up together and make their own ones. As of now, the barders only go up to about $1.10, and the lowest listing is $4.45. It did not sell that much. In total, it reached just over 8,000 subscribers. Compare that to a lot of the other Thompsons that came out this year. They all did like over 12,000 on average. So we'll see what becomes of that. We'll see what becomes of that. Maybe there's going to be hardly any listings on it, and it eventually rises up in price because people get desperate. And then we had the Bird of Luck SAR. Very surprised to see this was the lowest selling skin this week, but when you look at all the other Bird of Luck skins, the weapon only collection, not doing very well. Yeah. Now here's a funny thing. I actually listed this last night just so I could do a buy order because last weekend we raised money for the Utrecht charity event, and we raised over $11,000 apparently. So thank you very much to everyone who donated for that. Much appreciated. Anyway, I bought all the skins to give away in raising money for that Tiltify, the fundraiser, and yeah. Basically, last night I had all the skins. Not all the skins were appearing for the abnormal barders, so I was like, fine, I'll list it, because someone has to list it on the Steam market for us to actually do the buy orders. And if I hop back over to here and just quickly show you, someone actually bought mine, because I forgot to remove it. Someone bought mine for $8. Yeah, that happened. I'm surprised, very surprised. So, cool, I made a quick bit of profit. And don't worry, I gave the guy something else just to, you know, fill in the void of that. But yeah, that happened. Anyway, lowest listing is $5. Highest buy order basically ends at about $1.30. We'll see what becomes of this, but I'm not exactly like feeling confident it'll go back up. As time goes on, more listings will appear. Will this actually retain interest, or will it just like be forgotten and lose value and yeah, struggle? So, not exactly a pretty story there. I will not be surprised in the slightest if eventually, after a while, all of these skins end up in the negative. Maybe it might take a while for the likes of this one, but all the other ones, oh dear, we shall see. So, yeah. Bit depressing to end it, but yeah, that's the likely outcome. And I'd rather be honest with you rather than pretend and say, oh, everything's going to be fine. No, don't think like that. Right, so that is a wrap. Thank you very much for watching me. Once again, I'd absolutely love it if you watched this video. A lot of time was put into it. I'm pretty sure it'll make you laugh. You can see how bad I am. I'm well aware of it. I'm well aware of it. So yeah. And that's it. Cool. And yeah, keep an eye out for the likes of my Twitter. Always retweeting interesting things in relation to skins and whatnot. That's it. No more talking. Hedge, go bye.